Ever since I started my entrepreneurial journey almost 5 years ago, I've sent millions upon millions of cold emails from my time in SMMA, running my lead gen agency now, and even working a 9 to 5 as an SDR. So I definitely know how frustrating it can be when you're spending all your time researching, building lead lists, writing email copy, and sending emails, but then you're not getting any responses. Now, the reason that a lot of people don't succeed with cold email is because they think that they're actually good at cold email and writing these emails, but they're really not. Another big reason why most people fail with cold email is because they don't understand the fundamental principles and what goes into making a good email and a bad cold email. What I want to do today is give you guys 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to show you a bad cold email and break down why it was bad. Number 2, I'm going to show you the most simple and easy way to write cold emails so that you could turn strangers into paying customers. And number 3, if you stick to the end of this video, I'm actually going to give you guys access to a whole library of cold email templates that have generated me and my clients over $3 million in revenue, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now is actually look in my inbox and I'm gonna show you some examples of some pretty bad cold emails and break down why they're bad. So if I literally go here, and number 1, I wanna point out that these emails are going to spam, okay? So if you're going to spam, no one's gonna look at your emails, and this is a pretty good indicator that you don't know what you're doing. So if you're going to spam, that means a couple of things. It means that either your email sucks and people are reporting it to spam, or you didn't warm up your emails properly, okay guys? So right off the bat, you wanna make sure that you warm up your email so that you don't go to spam, okay? So let's look at some examples of a pretty bad email. So yeah, this one is pretty bad. Anytime you have different types of bold text and you're just like writing too long, it's gonna be pretty bad. But let's read it. Hi Faison, your sales development teams are swamped, so I'll quickly get to the point. 50% of sales reps don't prospect according to Rain today. InsideSales.com found it takes at least 10 to 12 attempts to reach a decision maker, and that most sales reps only make 1.7 call attempts before giving up. At Connect 5000, we help your team overcome connection hurdles by generating introductory sales meetings with key decision makers for technology and consulting companies. Okay, we generated over 120 meetings for 6 months. Okay, see, like these aren't bad, but okay, this is why this sucks. Okay, first of all, it's way too long. Second of all, it looks like straight spam because like they're literally bolding, putting links, putting all these underlines. You want to stay away from that. Everything needs to be looking like one thing. All right, and CTA is not bad. Call to action, would you be open to discussing? That's not terrible, okay? And the offer isn't that bad. Like if you prefer to keep this function in-house, we'll gladly provide you a BDR for a one-time placement fee. Okay, like not terrible, but this email, number 1, it's in spam. Okay, so that automatically gives it like a 1 or a 0. And then the bold text, that's gonna go down, and just like the length of the email, it's just really bad, right? So we're like Match.com, we found the idea and set up a date. Like, okay, that's cute, but like people don't really care about that, okay? So I would give this like a 1 out of 10, okay? 1 out of 10. And the only reason I'm giving it a 1 is because the CTA wasn't terrible. Now let's look at another one. Okay, this is the same guy, but again, red text is a big no here, guys, all right? So as you can see here, the reason why this is so bad is because number 1, it's so long. Number 2, it's literally like he's writing a novel to me. Like, I don't care. An email should be 3-4 sentences max, okay? 3-4 lines max. You really want to get to the point as soon as possible. I'm actually going to show you and actually just take this exact email or the last one and turn it into what I think would be a good email, right? So they have some good case studies here, but they don't lead with them, right? They're doing way too much. Worth the chat, no expectations beyond sharing a few ideas and seeing where it goes. See, again, that's not a terrible CTA, but the email as a whole is just not good because it's too long. It's not concise. They're doing all these different text styles and bolding, which is gonna make it really bad. And they have all these different structures within their email. Like they have these numbers and they have these bullet points. It's way too much going on in a cold email. So these are some examples of some really bad cold emails, guys, all right? All right, guys, now I'm actually about to show you and break down the exact formula that I use to write my cold emails and the same ones that you should use if you want to get better reply rates and actually turn strangers into paying customers, okay guys? So this is the exact formula that I used to like to use, right? First name, personalization plus pain, offer plus case study, CTA, that is it, guys. Literally, that's it. Very simple, very short to the point. For example, subject line, hey John, happy Friday. Hey John, noticed you guys aren't ranking on the first page of Google. Are you doing anything about that? We help 10 companies rank on the first page of Google within 9 days with our SEO engagement system, or they don't pay. Really good offer. We just helped outbound gen get to the first search result when someone searches for outbound. That's really good, right? That's like a good case study right there. Mind if I send over more info on how we do something similar for you? Really good CTA there. Very soft, to the point. Okay, guys? Notice how this is such a big difference from this. Huge, way too long, all these bullet points, all these different things, these emails all over the place. This follows a structure. Personalization plus pain, offer plus case study, soft CTA, signature, bang, that's it. Okay, guys? So, as I said, guys, look, hey John, that's hi, first name, whatever. Notice you guys aren't ranking on the first page of Google. That's a little bit of personalization. I did a little bit of research. And pain, are you doing anything about that? Offer and then add case study. We help 10 companies rank on the first page of Google within 90 days with our SEO engagement system, or they don't pay. That's a strong offer right there, guys. We just helped outbound gen get to the first search result when someone searches for outbound. Good case study. CTA, mind if I send over more info on how we do something similar for you? Okay, guys, very, very simple. Okay, now what I want to do is actually turn this bad email. I want to take this bad email and I want to turn it into a good email. Okay, guys. So I don't know who this guy is, Connect 5000, but I'm about to do you guys a solid right now and change this email up. So what I would do is, hey Faizan, that's totally fine. We help your team overcome connection hurdles by generating introductory sales meetings with key decision makers for technology and consulting companies. Okay, so this, completely just get rid of this. I'm gonna just highlight it in red. Do not need this at all. Do not need this. This is okay. This is way too wordy. So we're gonna use this as a base, but we're not going to copy that exact word for word, but we're gonna use that as a base. See, these are some good case studies here. This absolutely do not need at all. Complete waste of space. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna keep the CTA. That'll be at the bottom. We help your team. I'll just say literally. We're helping sales teams increase revenue by generating intro sales meetings with decision makers. We're helping, I would say technology. We're helping tech and consulting companies increase revenue by generating interest with key decision makers. We generated over 120 meetings in 6 months. That's really good. I would say, like, would this be worth discussing? And I would just add some spin tags here. So what spin tags is it basically just switches up the email, so it adds both. So what I would do here is, I would definitely not bold anything. Would that be worth it? Mind if I send over more info? Okay. See, and you see how they have that link? If they ask for more info, I'll just send that link. Okay. So look, all I need now is the first line. Okay. Try to get a little personalization. Honestly, I'll just say, I know your sales team is swamped, so I'll get to the point. Okay? Literally. Hi Faizan, I know your sales team is swamped, so I'll get to the point. We're helping tech and consulting companies increase revenue by generating intro sales meetings with decision makers. We generated over 120 meetings for Vela System in 6 months. Would this be worth discussing? It's just better. It's just better. I wouldn't tell them anything about how we do it, how we do anything. All they need to know is this is the offer, okay? And we gotten good results for them. So I would literally just copy this down, and we could literally just mix and match different case studies. So for example, I'll add another spin tax here. Bang. We worked with Talari until they got acquired by Oracle. And again, don't bold this because it just looks bad to the algorithm and you're probably gonna go to spam. But again, this is a good case study. Just let it be the highlight of the email. Let the offer and the case study be the highlight of the email. When you're writing all these other things, the case studies don't stand out because there's too much text. Like, these are good case studies. Let them be at the forefront. Generate over 120 meetings. Okay, and then we could do the other one too. We served as head inside, again, no bold. And what the spin tax is gonna do is it's just for every single email, it's gonna do a different one. So for one email, it's gonna do this one. For the next email, it's gonna do this one. And for the other email, it's gonna do this one. It's gonna switch it up, which also increases your deliverability because it's sending different emails and you're not sending the same email to multiple prospects. So guys, literally, this is what I would do if I was running cold emails for this company, okay guys? And they're running a lead gen agency just like me, and I basically just fixed up their sequences for free, but who cares, all right guys? But yeah, that's literally what I would do, and I know for a fact this would do better than what they're doing now. I've used this exact framework I just showed you to generate hundreds of meetings for myself and my clients, and I've helped countless other people in my coaching program how to do the same. Now guys, one more thing, if you really wanna up your lead generation game and take things to the next level and figure out how you can make $10,000 to $20,000 a month just by learning this one skill, I've actually created a free full training on exactly how you could use this skill to generate 6 figures just by sending emails. So if you guys want to check that out, it's going to be the first link in the description below. You can check that out. But other than that, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.